Maayong adlaw sa tanan, it's me Teacher Koy and welcome to Easy Math Tutorial. And for today's video, pag-usapan pa natin yung Module 2 ng ating Quarter 3 Grade 8 Mathematics. Pero bago po ang lahat, if you're new to my channel, please don't forget to subscribe and press the bell icon so that you'll be updated on my videos. So ang topic natin ngayon ay Axiomatic Structure of a Mathematical System and Geometry. Noong nakaraang video po natin sa ating Module 1 ng Quarter 3, pinag-usapan po natin doon yung mga undefined terms, di ba? Okay, so now, axiomatic structure of a mathematical system in geometry. So let's start. So our learning competencies, we have here illustrates the need for an axiomatic structure of a mathematical system in general and in geometry in particular. Letter A, defined terms. Letter B, undefined terms. And letter C, postulates. And letter D, theorems. And our objectives, at the end of the lesson, the students are expected to identify and illustrate the defined terms in geometry, determine the distance between 2 points of the given line segment, determine the midpoint between 2 points of the given line segment, identify the different terms related to angle pairs, and find the measure of the unknown quantities. So that's our objectives. And for our lesson 1, we have here defined terms in geometry. Pag sinabi natin defined terms, ibig sabihin yan ay meron po siyang exact definition. Okay? Yung undefined terms don't have an exact definition, but the defined terms in geometry, ibig sabihin nito ay meron po siyang exact definition. So first, we have here the definition: a segment is a part of a line that consists of two endpoints and all points between them. So, we have here the diagram. We have here the segment. Okay? So, segment, kumbaga, parte po siya ng isang linya. Yung kinuha lang po natin. So, part of the line. So, you can name a segment by its two endpoints. Ibig sabihin nito, meron pa siyang endpoints, two endpoints. We have here point A and point B. So, we can name the segment as segment AB. This is the symbol of segment AB or segment BA. Okay, AB or BA. So that's for the line segment. And for the second one, we have a ray. So ray po siya. So a ray is part of a line that consists of one endpoint and all the points of the line on one side of the endpoint. So ibig sabihin nito, parte po siya ng line, pero isa lang po yung endpoint niya. Okay? Then the rest of the side of that line is andun po yung lahat ng mga points. Okay, so we have here the diagram. We have here one endpoint and our arrow papunta dun sa right. So lahat ng points going to the right. Yung iba namang ray, baliktad. Yung endpoint dito sa kabila, tapos yung arrow papunta dun sa left. Okay, so you can name a ray by its endpoint and another point on the ray such as AB. So this is a symbol of a ray. Meron po siyang line sa doon sa taas tapos may arrow. So this is our endpoint A and B is a point part of the ray. So we name this ray as ray AB. Okay, so hindi po siya pwede nating baliktarin na ray BA kasi yung first letter, your first point ay siya po yung endpoint. So, A to B. Okay. So, kung sa kabila naman, A to B. Kung papunta sa left yung arrow. Okay. The order of points indicates the ray's direction. So, this is ray AB. So, from A to B. Okay. So, this is ray AB. Then, the third one is opposite rays. So, opposite rays are two rays that share the same endpoint and form a line. Okay, you can name opposite rays by their shared endpoints and any other point on each ray. So, we have here the diagram. So, ibig sabihin nito, may dalawang ray. Tapos, they shared on the same endpoint. So, like this one, we have ray CA. So, CA from C going to A. Okay? Then, we have also ray CB. So, from C going to B. Okay? So, si point C, siya po yung shared endpoint ng dalawang ray po natin. Okay, kasi yung ray po natin ay ray CA. C, this is our endpoint going to A. Okay, then ray CB. Okay, from C going to B. Tinawag natin itong opposite rays kasi yung isa papunta sa left, yung isa papunta sa right, and this shared same endpoint. So next, an angle. Angle is formed by two rays with the same endpoint. The rays are the side of the angle. The endpoint is the vertex of the angle. So we have here the diagram. So this is our ray. Okay? Ray. We have ray AB. And we have also ray AC. So they shared the same endpoint. Diba? Same endpoint. But the difference between this one, and this one, diba, ito si dalawang ray din po si si opposite rays pero straight po siya, diba? Ito si angle, dalawang ray pero inclined po yung isa. So we have here our endpoint, diba? Point A. So ray AB and ray AC. And this endpoint, we call this one as vertex. Okay? Then you can name an angle. So this is our rays, diba? Tapos meron po siyang space sa gitna. So ito po yung angle natin. We can name this one by its vertex. Our vertex is yung shared endpoint. Diba? Yan po yung tawag ng shared endpoint ng ating angle. So we can call this one as angle A. Okay, angle A. Okay, a point on each ray and the vertex. So aside from angle A, we can name this one as angle BAC. Okay, BAC, dapat nasa gitna si A kasi siya po yung vertex or shared endpoint. Andyan po yung sa gitna yung yung space, yung nabuo ng isang angle. Okay, so that is angle BAC or pwedeng CAB. Or we can name this one as, for example, angle 1. Okay, angle 1 or maybe angle 2, angle 3, and so on. Okay, so that's for our defined terms in geometry. Now, we have here the exercise. Use the figures to answer each of the questions below. So, we have here the figure. Okay, so, number 1, which rays are opposite rays? Saan po dito yung tinatawag nating opposite rays? Diba? Opposite rays, yung isa papunta sa kabila, yung isa papunta sa kabila, and they shared same endpoint. So, based on the figure, our opposite rays is ito. Diba? This is O, point O. Then, ray OA. Diba? Ray OA, papunta sa left. Then, si ray OE, papunta sa right. So, they are opposite rays. Okay. Second, what is another name for angle 2? Where is angle 2? Angle 2 is here. Diba? This one. This is our angle 2. So, the other name of angle 2 is, we can call this one as angle BOC. Yeah, this one, BOC or COB. Okay, this is another name of angle 2. Now, which rays form angle 3? Which angle 3? Ito si angle 3. Saan po yung rays na nakagawa ng angle 3? So, we have here ray OC, diba? Ray OC and ray OD. Diba? Through this rays, nabuo si angle 3. So, this is ray OC and ray OD. Now, number 4, which angles have ray OB as a side? Okay, saan po yung angles na nandito sa figure na si ray OB ay part ng kanyang side? Okay? So, this is our ray OB. So, saan po yung angles na part si OB? Ray OB. So, we have angle 1 and angle 2. Because angle 1, kasi angle 1, ray OB is part of angle 1, di ba? Because of this one, angle AOB. That's why na-form si angle 1 or the angle BOA. Then same also with angle 2. Yung part si OB ng angle 2 because of this one, di ba? BOC or COB. Okay, then try to answer number 5. Okay, which is the common side of angle 3 and angle 4? So try to answer that one. Okay, next we have here lesson 2, distance and midpoint of a line, segment or line. So distance and midpoint. Ibig sabihin distance from here going there. So distance between this one and that one. Okay? So this is a distance. Midpoint ibig sabihin sa gitna. Okay, gitna. Okay, if we have a segment or a line, di ba? from this house going to this house. So, between this house and this house is the distance. Tapos yung gitna niya ay yung midpoint. Okay, we have here term. The term is distance. Definition, the length of the straight line segment that links the 2 points. So, we have here the illustration. For example, we have point A and point B. So, if we connect this one, so this one is our distance from A to B. Okay, link between 2 points, or shall we say this is house A and house B. So distance is the link. Okay, links the 2 points, or links the 2 houses. Okay, so from house A to house B, ano po yung distance niya? Okay, then the formula is this one. AB, since our segment is AB, diba? AB is equal to absolute value of small a minus small b. Pag sinabi natin absolute, ibig sabihin natin yan is wala po siyang negative. Positive po lahat. Okay? Kasi distance, wala namang distance na negative. So, small a is the coordinate of the first point and small b is the coordinate of the second point. Now, we will go to the next one. This is part of the distance and midpoint of the line segment or a line. Postulate number 5, di ba, nung nakaraang module po natin, module 1, we have the postulate 1, 2, 3, and 4. Now, postulate number 5, the ruler postulate. Since napag-usapan natin kanina, yung small a ay coordinate, di ba, ng first point, and small b is the coordinate of the second point. So, we're going to use the ruler postulates. When a number line, every point is paired with a number and every number is paired with a point. So, this is our number line. Ito po yung itsura na number line. Diba? Each point, alam naman natin na yung line is composed of points. So, each point is paired with a number. And every number is paired with a point. Like this one. For example, this point. So, ang kanyang pares na number ay 1. Diba? This point is 2. Okay, so this is a ruler postulate. Now, for postulate 6, segment addition postulate. So, if 3 points A, B, and C are collinear, ibig sabihin collinear, andun po sila sa isang linya, and B is between A and C, then A plus BC is equal to AC. Ibig sabihin nito, if we have points A, B, and C, tapos si B ay andun sa between A and C. So, therefore, if we add A, the distance of A to B and the distance of B to C is equal to the distance from A to C. So, yan po yung ibig sabihin na segment addition postulate. So, we have here the example of a distance of a segment or a line. So, we have here point A is paired with negative 9. Okay, we have point A, point B, point C, point D, and point E. And the number is negative. Di ba? The number is negative 9. Okay? The number is negative 9 is the coordinate of point A. So, therefore, yung sa ating ruler postulate, every point is paired with a number. So, yung point A po natin ay kanyang coordinate ay negative 9. Okay? Then, point B is paired with negative 2. Saan si point B? Ang kanyang pares as a negative 2. So, therefore, negative 2 is the coordinate of point B. And so on. Same also with C. C is 0. So, 0 is the coordinate of point C. D, 4. So, 4 is the coordinate of point D. And 7 is the coordinate of point E. So, we have an example. Find the distance between A to B and EC. Okay. So, from A to B, we have A to B. So, the distance between A to B. So, to solve this one, using the formula, AB is equal to absolute value of small a minus small b. So, we will substitute the value, okay, or the coordinates of the points. So, we have our AB is equal to absolute value of small a minus small b. Our small a is the coordinate of the first term, which is A. Saan si A? Dito. Ang kanyang coordinate ay negative 9. Minus small b, the coordinate of the second point, which is point B, which is negative 2. Okay, we have here. So, magiging negative 9 plus 2. The absolute value, diba? Negative 9 plus 2. Then, simplify. So, we have negative 7. Since absolute value, so wala po siyang negative. So, the answer is positive 7. So 7 units from A to B. So let's try to count the distance using this one. So from here, A to B, let's count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay? Okay, let's try yung pabaliktad. So from B to A. B to A is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Still 7 units. Okay, kung ibaliktad rin din natin yung sa formula, from B to A, so ibig sabihin, B is our first point. So the coordinate of first point, B is negative 2, minus the coordinate of the second point, which is negative 9. Di ba? So, negative 2 minus negative 9, so magiging negative 2 plus 9. Simplify. The result still 7 units. Now, for EC, segment EC, the E to C. Okay? So, we have here, we can use the segment addition postulate. So, we have here point E, point E, and we have here point C. So, point E to C. Meron andyan si D between E and C. So, pwede natin i-add si ED plus DC is equal to EC. Di ba? So, we're going to find the distance of E to D and D to C. Then, we'll add that one para makuha yung distance from E to C. So, substitute. Small e plus minus small d, di ba? Small is the coordinate of point E and small d is the coordinate of point D. Substitute. So 7 minus 4 plus d to C. D is 4 minus 0, which is the coordinate of point C. Simplify. So magiging 3 plus 4 absolute value. So still 7 units. Kung i-direct po natin from E to C, the coordinate of E is 7, the coordinate of C is 0. Substitute. We have here 7 minus 0 is equal to 7 units. Okay, if we count this one, from E to D, 1, 2, 3. Diba? 3 from E to D. From D to C, 1, 2, 3, 4. So 3 plus 4 is 7. If we direct from E to C, let's count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Still 7 units. Okay, so in the given example, you notice that the two segments have the same measures. They are called congruent segments. Okay, ibig sabihin nito, yung congruent ay pareho po sila ng measurement or shape, size. So that's the meaning of the word congruent. So in symbol, segment AB is congruent to segment EC. So this symbol is the congruent symbol. Okay, so AB is congruent to AC. So next, we have here the term, next term is midpoint. The definition of midpoint is a point on the segment that divides it into two congruent parts. So we have here the illustration. If we have segment AB, tapos si point O is our midpoint, ibig sabihin, andyan po sa gitna. So ibig sabihin, na-divide po yung ating segment AB into two equal or congruent parts because the distance of A to O is the same as the distance from O to B. Kasi midpoint, sa gitna po siya. So kung ano yung distansya galing sa kabilang side papunta sa gitna, ganun din from the center going to the other side. And the formula is midpoint. So 1 is equal to small a plus small b over 2. Small a is still the coordinate of the first point, and small b is the coordinate of the second point, tapos divide 2. Bakit divide 2? Kasi 2 equal parts or congruent parts. So example, find the midpoint between Q and R. So we have here Q and R. So Q is negative 3, R is positive 4. So let's substitute that one. So we have here the formula. So Q plus R. So negative 3 yung coordinate ni Q, plus 4, which is 4 is the coordinate ng R, over 2. So simplify. Negative 3 plus 4, that is 1. Okay? Then divide 2 or over 2. 1 divide 2, that is 0.5 or 0.5. So asaan po si yung midpoint? Ito, midpoint M. Di ba? Between 0 and 1. Because 0.5, di ba? Between 0 and 1. So if we count this one, from R to this midpoint is 1, 2, 3. So 3.5. Di ba? Kasi 0.5 to. Sa kabila naman, Q to M, Q from Q to midpoint, 1, 2, 3, plus 0.5, so that's 3.5. Okay. So algebra can be used to solve the unknown quantities in each segment. The lengths of the segments are given as algebra expression. We can make equations for this expression by applying the segment addition postulate and the definition of midpoint. Okay, so algebra can be used to solve as unknown quantities, diba? So algebra, ang gagamitan natin ang algebra. Okay, so we have an example para mas maintindihan po natin. We have segment EG. Segment EG is equal to 59. What are the measures of segment EF and segment FG? Okay, segment FG. So, from E to G is 59. Pero hindi natin alam yung from E to F and from F to G. So, F is not a midpoint. Okay, F is not a midpoint because hindi po na-mention dito sa ating problem. So, let's not assume that F is a midpoint. Okay, but F is between E and G. And then we have here the given expression, the distance from E to F, which is 8x minus 14, and the distance from F to G, which is 4x plus 1. Okay, so how to solve this one? Okay, next we have here, we will apply the addition postulate, segment addition postulate. Kung babalikan natin si figure, we have here EF, segment EF, the distance from E to F plus the distance from F to G, diba? FG is equal to 59, which is AG, segment AG. Okay, so let's try to solve this one. EF plus FG is equal to AG, diba? Merong given expression si segment EF, which is 8x minus 14. So since addition, segment addition, add natin yung expression ng FG, which is 4x plus 1. Then equal to, AG is 59. Given po siya, di ba? 59. So simplify, magiging 8x minus 14 plus 4x plus 1 is equal to 59. So combine like terms, makombine ba natin si 8x at saka si 4x. Tapos meron pa tayong negative 14 plus 1. So magiging 8x plus 4, magiging 12x. Negative 14 plus 1, magiging negative 13 is equal to 59. Okay, then apply the addition property of equality para po yung variable, yung merong variable andun sa kabilang side, tapos yung mga walang variable andun sa kabilang side, will apply addition property of equality. So we will transfer the positive negative 13 to the right side, di ba? So we'll add both sides by positive 13 para makancel si negative sa si positive dito sa kabilang side. Tapos ang maiwan ay si 12x. Then 59 plus 13 is 72. Okay? Then apply the multiplication property of equality para makancel po si 12. Ma-eliminate si 12. Tapos si x yung maiwan. So magiging 1 over 12 times 12x. Cancel this 12. Then x is equal to 72 times 1 over 12. Or simply as 72 divide 12, di ba? Then apply the cancellation. We have this one. So x, yung naiwan sa kabilang side. Then sa kabilang side is 6. So therefore x is equal to 6. That's the answer. Then to find the measures of EF and FG, di ba? Ito sa EF, tapos FG, we will substitute the value of x. Yung nakuha natin kanina, di ba? So because we have the expression 8x minus 14. So, since our x is 6, so substitute natin dito, 8x minus 14, x is 6, so 8 times 6 minus 14, 8 times 6, that is 48, then minus 14, the result is 34. So, segment EF is 34. Okay, the distance from E to F is 34. Then, for FG, we have 4x plus 1. Substitute natin yung value ni x na 6, so magiging 4x plus 1. So, x is 6, so 4 times 6 is equal to 24 plus 1, that is 25. So, 34 si EF, 25 si FG. So, to check that one, we will add EF plus FG. Let's try to see if kung equal po siya ng 59. Di ba? So, 34 plus 25 is equal to 59. So, therefore, EF plus FG is equal to EG, which is equal to 59 from our given problem. Okay. So, let's go to our lesson 3. By the way, if you have some questions about our topic, you can You're free to send me message or email me through my email ad. Andyan po sa ating description ng ating video. So that's for our lesson 2, distance and midpoint of line segment. Then for lesson 3, we have here theorems on angles. Okay, theorems on angles. So here are some important definitions that are used in the theorems on angles. So we have here supplementary angles. Supplementary angles are two angles whose measures have a sum of 180 degrees. So ibig sabihin dito, mayroon po siyang dalawang angle like this one, angle AOD, di ba? The measure is 120. Okay? Then we have angle DOB. The measure is 60. So if we add this one, 120 plus 60, the result is 180. So therefore, they are supplementary angles. Angle AOD and angle BOD are supplementary because if we add the two angles, the result is 180 degrees. Then the next one, we have complementary angles. So what's the difference between a supplementary and complementary? Yung supplementary po natin ay if we add the two angles is equal to 180 degrees. Yung ating complementary, if we add that one is equal to 90 degrees, di ba? Our two angles whose measures have the sum of 90 degrees. We have angle HOP, which is 60 degrees, and angle POE, which is 30 degrees. So if we add the angle HOP and angle POA, the result is 90 degrees. That's why they are complementary. Okay. So next, we have adjacent angles. Adjacent angles are angles which have a common side and a common vertex, but no interior points in common. So, we have here angle LOV, diba? Angle LOV and angle VOE, okay, are adjacent because they have a common side OV. Angle LOV is adjacent to angle VOE because of this ray, diba? OV. Common po si OV ni angle LOV at sa ni angle VOA. Therefore, tinatawag natin lang adjacent angles. So, linear pair are two angles which are adjacent and whose non-common sides are opposite rays. So, angle AOD and angle BOD are linear pairs because OA and OB are opposite rays. Okay? Tingnan natin, ito si OA tapos si OB are opposite rays. Di ba? That's why tinatawag natin nilang linear pair. Okay, next, vertical angles are two non-adjacent angles formed by two intersecting lines and they're congruent. Ibig sabihin nito, may dalawang lines nag-intersect. Di ba? So, nagiging mayroon pa silang vertical angles, the point of intersection. So, angle FIT and angle AIH are vertical angles. This one, this angle and this angle are vertical angles. At the same time, angle FIA and angle TIH are vertical angles. Diba? Ito, this one and this one. Okay, each pair are non-adjacent. Ibig sabihin, wala po silang shared boundary or shared side. Okay, adjacent. This one is, yung kanyang adjacent is andun sa kabila, which is dito sa taas. This one also, yung kanyang adjacent ay dito po sa, vertical. Non-adjacent, diba? Non-adjacent. So, this one is angle, kanyang non-adjacent ay dito sa taas. And this angle, kanyang non-adjacent ay dito sa kabila. Okay, that's the vertical angles. Next, perpendicular lines are two lines that intersect to form right angles. Dalawang line po nag-intersect, tapos they form right angles. Okay, so we have here CP, this one, CP. Okay, line CP and HM are vertical. This symbol is perpendicular. Perpendicular angle, perpendicular lines. Perpendicular lines. So CP is perpendicular to HM. So each angle forms 90 degrees. If this one is 90 degrees, so therefore this one is also 90 degrees. And this one is 90 degrees. And this one also is 90 degrees. Okay, so that's it. Then we have, continuation for our lesson 3. Exercise for lesson 3. In the given figure, the right name one pair of, we have here the figure, one pair of complementary angles. Complementary, ibig sabihin, if we add that one, the result is 90 degrees. So, this angle GLA N, this angle, plus angle NLA. So angle, if you add this one, the result is 90 degrees. So therefore, angle GLN and angle NLA are supplementary angles. Okay? So, try to answer the items 2, 3, and 4. So, I hope nag-gets niyo po yung ibig kong sabihin. And once again, it's me, Teacher Koy of Easy Math Tutorial. Thanks for watching and see you in my next video.